Well, the players are just taking the seats. The new players coming in. There's about a 5-minute delay because of a chip stack that decided to fall over into each other on an outer table. So there is a small delay, but you can run through the new players. In seat 1, Remy Xiao, 15,000. In seat 2, Raul Martinez, 155,000. Talal Sukurci, one of the biggest players in Britain, 28,000. Patrick Sluzarek, 80,000. Stefan Bousterst in seat number 5, 80,000 as well. Seat number 6, Ante Sultanto, 60,000. Leon Lewis in seat 7, 65,000. Andy Esfathiau in 8 has got 80,000. And Simon Denman has had a double up and he's up to 37,000. He said yesterday 17,000 is alright. I play a short stack really well. I just know when to get it in. Well, he's doubled himself up already. And he is a dangerous man with chips, we know that. One of the best players. One of the best players around.
Aren't you blind, please? Look at it, aren't you? 200. 200. Nine. 8, 16, 9. All right. 8.
So the new players are ready. We're all waiting, ready to rock and roll. But as you can see, no cars being dealt. There was about a 5-minute delay. So it's just run through the players yet again. Remy Xiao in 1, Raul Martinez, Talal Sukurci, Patrick Sluzarek, Stefan Baustert, Ante Sultanto, Leon Lewis, Andy Esfathiau and Simon Dedman. They're the players around the table ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, not in live. The same price.
So ready to rock and roll. Just waiting now. I don't know if it was sorted. Obviously, it was sorted out. The chips. Calamity. Yes, the chip calamity. On about throwing your chips in the middle.
Well, he said he was going to get them in.
We didn't mean as he's walking to the table.
I think they went to the cameras and sorted that out.
Yeah. The best thing to do. The right thing to do.
They must have been both stacked high, wasn't they? Instead of in 20s or something.
Maybe he didn't have that many to stack him in 20s. I don't know. Anyway, We are underway.
Mine never fall over.
Man,
my chip never falls over.
Yeah. We must have a ship. We must have a ship.
Pay attention please, the following players were 10-25 Holden, Philip Long, Thomas, Shearer, Simon, David Clifton, Alex McFarlane, and Ashley Thompson were 10-25 Holden table 15. 14, sorry.
so Simon Dedman in the
And the tower
on the
was
feature
ready.
table right now. Seat number 9. One of the most informed British players that there is.
Attention please, Constantin Adu, 1-2 Holden. Constantin for a 1-2 Holden. Attention please, Eli Dia and Ainal Serbu, a 1-3 Holden. Eli Dia and Ainal Serbu, 1-3 Holden. Attention please, all players for the 10-25 Holden, please start taking your seats. Attention please, Ripperhausen.
Let's
Attention
get
please,
ready to
Constantin
rumble.
Adu, 1-3
Let's
Holden.
get ready to rumble.
Attention please, David Clifton at Waterway, 10-25 Holden. Attention please, Marian Constantier.
Did they do chip counts for the break, Paul?
Constantier, 1-2
So,
Holden.
who's chip leader? David Laronde is chip leader on 300,000 chips. Very nice indeed. There are 94 left. I don't know, it might be a little bit less now. Could be 84. 84 left. The blinds when we start are 800, 1600. Still waiting on the resumption because there is Chipgate going on in the poker room in London. How do you eat yours? See, the question is how do you eat your cream egg? That's the big question. How do you eat it? What do you do? Answers on the postcard. How do you eat a cream egg? Oh my word. No cream egg. How do you eat your cream egg?
Belters.
Excuse me.
You could eat that with a broken jaw.
I don't know what to do. I might save mine. Shall we save it? Mm. Mm. You just put it in your mouth and eat it. Mm. What you gotta do? Mm. Nice. Mm.
Alexander McFarlane. Alexander McFarlane for a 10:25 holes.
Stop. Stop. Oh, I thought that was Tom.
Eric Baum för Vancouver. Nikolaj Vancouver.
Okay, all of the players were just waiting a bit. We're building the suspense. Building the excitement and suspense on the main event. Just waiting a few minutes, thank you.
Having 5 tea.
Is it high tea at 4 p.m, is it? Is that what it is? Well, I've got a cup of tea. I've got myself a cup of tea. I've just had a cream egg. I'm set. I'm ready. I'm just waiting for Jeff Kimber's chips to be sorted out. Biscuits? We've got biscuits as well. I'll tell you what, this job's just great. Can I have a ginger nut, please? No, thank you. Delicious. Still want Tom Scott's, but when you see Tom, do you tell him to put Jeff Stelling on? You mentioned that, Mickey?
Attention all main event players and dealers, sorry for the delay. Your flags are now 8 and 16 with the running ante of 200. 8 and 16, running ante 200, should look field please.
Tell you what. What's the best way to eat a ginger nut?
Dunk it.
I think you dunk it in milk. Better than tea. I think ginger nuts go better with milk than they do with tea. But considering this is just like heaven. Aye, aye, Jeff Kimber's chips have been sorted out. Off we go.
I don't mind us, Jeff. You know, just keep the whole card room waiting. You know what I mean? Mr. Grosvenor.
Us.
Level
Right.
2 blinds
Sorry,
816.
Us. 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 Cork. Heads up. Check.
Come on. That's it. So I've seen the snowman quite a few times today. Stephanie in seat number 5 has got them this time.
That's 41.
Check.
Us.
Well, check Betfold with the pocket 8s. Not the best flop. 3 red cards and 2 wire cards than the snowman. So he gets out of the way. Don't forget, qualify for the GukPT at any time during the year. Online, £5 feeders running every single day at 7 p.m. The next leg up in Manchester, starting the week of the 2nd of March. Looking forward to going back up to Berry New Road. A great card room.
Us.
and a great place to be holding the GukPT.
Price 35. Pass. Sorry. Pass. Pass. Pass.
So Ray Michel moves his short stack over the line. I think he's going to get called here by Andy, who's plenty deep enough at 8-16. 50 bigs. Going to be thinking that Andy S. Staffiel is going to be calling this with ace queen. He does. No, he gets out of the way. Wow, I'm surprised. You raise it up. Under the gun +1, you raise it up. You then get jammed on, and it's only 20k total. Surprised he passed ace queen there, especially against a short stack that could do it with any, and certainly a wider range than normal. Well, Andy decides to get out of the way. Should always know how much you're playing against and how much people around the table are playing against, especially in position. A few more eliminations from around the room. Dinatra de Souza, gone. Michael Thomas from Morecambe, out the door. Knocked out Teddy Sheringham yesterday. One of his heroes. Knocked him out. Michael Thomas, gone. Alexander Schechter bites the dust. Craig Grant out the door. Eamon Gashia bites the dust. We watched him on the feature table in the first level. Vince Melly out the door.
Attention please, or please, for the 10:25 open. Please start to take your seats.
Oh,
Game's about to start.
and the old timer, the bracelet winner, Mr. Willie Tam, gone. Going to get some action here. Ante in seat 6. 3 bets.
Big fat, you know, it was come up with the flop. For some reason, seat 7. The camera for seat 7 was the flop.
Attention please,
Right, we're going to get some action here. Ace King against Jacks. Raise 3 bet. Call. Stefan hits. We get a call. We're not going to see it, River, are we? Unfortunately, the dealer's decided not to start on the flop. Ace King against Jacks, with the Jack of Diamonds as a redraw. Well, the Kings, Ace King has not just about smashed up the Jacks. So we were lucky enough to pick up the cards there. Ace King against the Jacks. As Ante with the Jacks is now down to 4,000 chips with the blinds at 8.16. They'll be going in the middle very soon. So Simon Dedman getting involved for the first time. Blinds at 8.16, perfect min raise to 3.2. That's exactly what he does on a regular basis. Never limps, or very, very seldom does he limp. 3-bet by Patrick. And Simon just gets out of the way, knows where he is. Don't fancy the ace-8. So yeah, Raoul raised it up. Standard raise 3.4. Patrick sees the one gappers and thinks, go on then, let's have some of this, we'll see what happens. So he raised it up with the one gappers. It should be a 4-bet coming in. Indeed it is, and then the 4-6 will probably get out of the way. Testing the water. Patrick Sluzarek. Testing the water. Can't see him calling, even though he's 50 bigs deep. Can't see him peeling. No. And Raoul, chip leader on the table, takes it down. 80 players left. Lines 816 running onto your 200. We're on level 3 of the day. £86,000 up top. 57,000 and a bit of change for second. 38,000 for third. 22,600 for fourth. And we cash at 31, I do believe. Yep, 2,250. So you at least double your money if you cash in the GukPT, which is a great structure. If you double your money, it feels like you've earned a little bit of wages, and it's a great structure. Seat 1, Remy Shout, Raul Martinez, Talal Shikurchi, Patrick Sluzarek, Stefan Baustert, Anthony Sultanto, Leon Lewitt, Andy Esfathiau and Simon Deadman. Oh, Bolton winner. Andy Purser. What happened, bud?
I lost the majority of my...
Nick Purser, oh.
He ironed me out, really. And then I just got it all in. No good job.
Unlucky. Nice to see you, as always, sir.
I'm going to be on the tour more often, so...
Excellent.
We'll see you soon, yeah?
Definitely. Nice one, Andy. Top banana, Andy Purser, unfortunately just bust out. He's on the way back down to Thanet. What a nice geezer he is. On the way back down. Unfortunately bust out. Lost most of them in a bit of a flip. Ace King, the old racing against the Queens. So Jeff Kimber was tweeting about the antics when he came back, and his chip sacks were mindled into with the next door neighbour. 43,000 he had at the break, so he was in not too bad shape. But Simon Deadman at the moment in time back to the table is all in with ace queen. I'm not too sure he's going to get a caller. Can't see Stefan calling off with 10 jack, suited or not suited. Simon whacks it in the middle and gets his stack over the line, and as thought, Stefan doesn't call. So the 37,000 blinds at 816, just over 20 bigs for Mr. Simon Deadman. Good.
3,500. 3,500. Attention please, Stolen please, radio 110.
What a flop. That's helping nobody. First aggressor probably wins.
Peter, I am Hunger, 11,000, table 19.
Alright. Well, they're better than call. I was expecting the first bet to win it, but Andy with his middle pair decides to call. Fourth heart should stop it if Simon barrels. There you go, 3 hearts on the turn. When he barrels here, I can't see for the life of me Andy Efesi out at the side of him, calling, and he can't call. Well played, Simon. Good old Ruben, we love Ruben, I think he's great. I tell you what an acquisition for this card room Ruben was when he moved from Coventry. Absolutely fantastic he is. What a worker. Such a top man. They make a great team here down at the poker room in London. Every now and again I'll stick in the Vic, but we know what it's like, don't we? Every now and again I'll stick in the Vic.
Nikolai Ponomarev, Solomon Van Holden, Peter, I'm Solomon Van Holden.
Great day so far. We started with 125, we're down to 75 players. We've lost 50 players and we haven't played 3 levels yet. We've had a break after 2 levels and it's we're now halfway through this level and we've lost 50 players today. We're down to 75. Would be nice to get to a final table today, but we're obviously not going to do that with 125 coming back. It's one of those things. So it started a little bit crazy, just losing more than an average of 16 per level. And we'll bring you as much updates as possible. Don't forget, PK, he's doing the blog if you want the spoilers. Most of the time he doesn't do any blogging on the live stream table. But if you scroll your mouse over the live stream, which says at the side of gallery, click on it, the live blog lifts up and then you can read all about the hands and what's going on around the room. But we've losing a lot of players in quick succession as well. If I can read some if I can read some out as they have been eliminated, I'll let you know. Keith Singleton, good afternoon, sir. Hope things are well. Hope you're spanking the bookies on a regular basis. Andrei Dimitrov has been eliminated on one of the outer tables. Mickey Peterson, who was on the feature table before the break, he's gone. Victor Ilyukin, saw him at the break, he said, I've only got 30,000. He says they'll be going in the middle. Mr. Victor Ilyukin, out. Nick Purcell, out the door. Took all the chips off Andy Purser, and now Nick Purcell is out. There must be some monster stacks over on table number 7. And as we know, we lost Andy Purser. Hope you're well, Keith. Hope things are good, sir. Whatever you're doing and whenever you're watching, whatever, don't forget, try and qualify online for the GukPT. 7 o'clock, there's £5 feeders every single night. As Nick Pizot stands on one of the cash tables and just chatting about his exit. Hotel in Ipswich. Okie dokie. Not sure what the what you're in there for, but a hotel in. I'll tell you what. We've got to the London Poker Room, or the poker. We got to the poker room here, and obviously we've got the RFID table, and we do the updates, and it's all internet dependent, isn't it? The whole thing about the table is all internet dependent. It's one of those things. Well, we did a speed test, and we were looking for some decent upload speed and some decent download speed. Turns out that the line here in the London Poker Room is 40 meg either way, upload and download speed. It's enormous. What a fantastic place this is. If you've never been to the Poker Room since it's had his £5 million refurb, then you really need to make a visit. It's absolutely superb. The restaurant looks fantastic. The card room is enormous, 35 tables plus. They have a VIP room. They've got the craps table up in the corner. They've got the bar area, which is in the same place as it was before, but everything else has changed around it. It's a fantastic place. They've certainly spent the money, and it looks stupendous. It's a great place. It's a great place to come and play poker. Last night there were 20 cash games. It is just fantastic. What a place this place is. Always love coming down here. Still see quite a few of the staff that we saw when we first started doing the GukPT all those years ago. As we go back to the table, and Patrick Sluzarek raises it up. He's going to get re-raised here by Stefan. Stefan will probably make it about 8. And he's made it 12. Ante gets away with the 6s. I'm alright, how are you? Good. There we go, one of the valets that's been here since we started coming up here. Just came over and said hello. You just great, aren't you? Superb people round here. Patrick gets out of the way with his ace jack. Stefan knows.
I mean, you would see.
Unlucky for Stefan with the Cowboys. So Stefan didn't get anybody calling Patrick. Ace jack, pocket sixes from ante, with no action pre-flop. Stefan wins a small pot.
Derek Baum for round 2.5. Nikolai run 2.5.
Oh. Back to him. Trouble is I've got Leighton Orient with Leicester. So Ray Michelle, the man needing help, just less than 10 bigs. He's the man that needs help on the table. 8-16 in the blinds, running ante of 200.
All in.
My treble's still winning though.
That's two.
I'll go downstairs.
Five. What five? Can you play?
Aye, that means they've been eliminated. When we've got the card in his hand, it means out.
I know, that means have you read them out?
Yes, indeedy, indeedy. We have indeed.
Benjamin Bell Chamber.
Just past 4:30 in the afternoon, and Remy Shaw is all in with his pocket kings. Raoul's pretty deep with sixes. Could call this off. No, decides to get out of the way. Andy Esfathiou originally raised up. Well, if he gets a call here, Remy Shaw's in massive shape to double up. Is he gonna? Well, he's gonna flick the beans in the middle with King Jack off.
Is it full time?
No. Nah, he doesn't get it. Remy wanted him to call. He so wanted him to call there. Remy Shaw in seat number 1. Picking up the hands, just not getting anybody to call.
Attention please, the for 510 Omalon, Rich Glady, Alexander McFarlane, Paul Austin, Rupert, Laib, and John. 510 PLO, table 15. And anyone else interested, there's 3 seats available. Thank you.
No.
Attention Nikolai Monomorev.
So an ace-high flop. Stefan won't be getting paid unless we want to peel, see if we can run a flush draw. Both pretty deep. He might just, no, he gets out of the way. Wouldn't have been the best option. Peel into it, run it.
Seats are available on table 17. And seats available on table 17, frame 1, 2.
Hide.
Attention please, final call, Benjamin Bell Chamber, a 1-1 order.
Colin?
Attention please, Edward Wright, a 1-1 order. Edward Wright, a 1-1 order.
6 on the string.
Oh yeah. 6 on the screen. Will it be back above the level again? Might be back at 6-4.
So I just had a wander around and we'll see we're down to 71. Live, we're into the next level. As you know, we're on a 30-minute delay. Remy Showey's all in. He's probably going to get cold here. I would be surprised if he doesn't. He does tens against Remy Show's ace queen. Not in bad shape, really. Probably the best he could have hoped for. Didn't want to see ace king, that is for sure. Well, we see the ace 7 getting out of the way, so Remy Show's odds have dropped a little bit.
Edward Wright and Ashley Dawkins for a 1-1 hold'em.
So he's got 4 more outs with the king, but no quads. Tens against ace queen. Here comes king 10, so it gives him a jack for the win. Instead it comes 10 for quads. And Ramish out the door, unfortunately. Ace queen wanted to get that double up, a couple of chances he had. He had cowboys a couple of times before, but out he goes. Out through the door. Raul Martinez takes him out. Lost another one.
Then Edward Wright and Ashley for one holder. Edward, Ashley, 1-1 holder. Attention, final call for Edward Wright and Ashley Dawkins for a 1-1 hold'em. Final call. Attention, the big bomb. Break. Attention, Dinarte, table 22, 1-2 holder.
Moving on to titles.
Anti-Sultanto playing the sixes. No, he don't like the sixes, does he? He doesn't play sixes. That's twice he's passed the sixes pre-flop. Even to just a min raise up to 3.5. Maybe set mine in every now and again would be good. Well, everybody's glad he didn't now. Lead out, Raoul, and you should win the pot. Well, they decide to check it. Well, they check it again. Nobody's going to get paid. It'll go check, check. That's exactly what happened. Terrible board. And a check, check. I hope Intrix. Intrix is back. Intrix is in the chat box. He is. Intrix is in the chat box. Nice one.
Yeah, mate, Intrix.
Indeed. Superb pictures. I tell you what, it's a great addition to the GukPT having a live stream with hole cards. It really is. Certainly makes it a lot more informative. Players don't mind anymore. They're used to it these days. Hope the health's alright. Intrix,
Yeah.
you're running around the block on a regular basis?
Yeah, he's on the bench at the moment. Well, if he's getting a good picture in McGull, must be doing something right. Because they've only just got first class post.
Hiya Fabio. This Raoul, great promise of poker. Well, he's certainly got the stack now. He's playing very good poker. I don't know where he's from, but he is Raul Martinez. Sounds a bit Spanish. Does old Raul Martinez? Yeah, Intrix Towers.
Yeah, Intrix Towers.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention please? Entries for this evening's poker tournament are now being taken place on the second floor. It is a GukPT side event, a £200 no-limit holder with a single re-entry allowed until 8:15, a 10,000 starting stack, first four levels 30 minutes, then the remainder 25-minute blind.
Hey, Mr. Gupta. We've got a bit of action here. I'll speak to Paul very shortly. Aces against sevens. Leon with the blinds at 8-16. He's got just short of 40 bigs. Patrick round about the same stack. Well, no action for the aces as he three bets. Raise under the gun in the hijack. The sevens get out of the way. Yeah, it's a great addition. The whole cards and the whole concept of being 30 minutes behind doesn't really affect play too much to anybody. And I know you can read the Facebook, and I know you can read Twitter if anybody exits, and I know the blog's there as well. But if you're just watching it as a spectator, It's a cracking way to watch it. We can see the whole cards for the first time in the GukPT.
Asghar Ali, Danilo Hobo, Karsten Hansen, and Arsalan for a 1-2 Holden, table 11.
That's got Man City on it.
Benjamin John Poland and Steve Owen for a 1-2 Holden.
David. Yeah, David Laurent, chip leader at this moment in time. We are at about 400,000. Joseph Graham, cannot see the stream. Is it on a break? I don't think anybody else is having any problems anywhere. Intrix is just saying how good it is. You got a chat box but no stream. Nobody else anywhere, I don't believe, has got anything wrong with the live stream. Hopefully it's just maybe a refresh, Joe. See what happens. The live stream is at the side of the chat box as well, so you can scroll up and down, read the chat box and watch the TV at the same time. So all working out very well. Mr. Paul Gupta coming up to Edinburgh very soon, sir. We will see you in Edinburgh, I am sure.
John Poland, 1-2 for 1 Holden.
Talal Sakirchi. He played the one drop. No, he played it. Do you know what the buy-in was? Yeah, he played it. He is a high roller of high roller proportions. Talal Sakirchi is one of the highest, well, probably the biggest player in here at this moment in time. Yeah, by a country mile. If you can play in the one drop for £1 million and buy yourself in, you've got some wonga. Well, I'm sure we'll see you though, Mr. Paul Gupta. I'm sure we'll see you up in Edinburgh soon. The old Maybury is on the GukPT stop. Yeah, I think you're right, Paul. He is a massive player. And such a nice fella as well. We've known him for years as Talal. We've known him for years. Yeah, Mr. Paul done. Hey, Paul, in the chat box. Hope you're well set. 2 country miles. I tell you what, he is a big player. But the guy that's impressing a lot of people at this moment in time is Raul Martinez in seat number 2. Increased his stack so much today. And he's, as you can see directly behind him, look at them chips. Look at them chips behind him. Got a lot of chips. Looking around the room, see Chris Brammer still in the mix. So too Katie Swift. David Laronde is chip leader.
Robert Sarkisian, Warner Holden.
So blinds 8-16 running ante of 100. I'm liking it. Fabio will be checking out Raul's game, that is for sure. He's done a lot of chips at the moment, but he gets out of the way. So does Talal Patrick. Also gets out of the way. We like the one gappers.
32.
Simon Deadman getting tricky with the old 4-9. If only they knew.
Your big wing.
Not a bad flop for Rowell, is it? Sat with 200k behind him. Well, he goes check, check. Now stick a bet in, sir. Stick a bet in around about 8k, see what happens. Don't think you're going to get called, but Arvin in seat number 1 might just do. Unfortunately, can't see his cards. Arvin, get them in the box. We don't ask for much.
Main event players and figures, you'd like to know what them
Well, just 4.8 is in the pot. Thought he might have bet just a little bit more. Maybe sure, trying to turn his hand into a bluff, but no. Trying to get a bit of value. Flop the bottom end of it. So in seat number 1 is Arvin Ravindran, moving himself to the table.
Attention, Benjamin Bell Chamber, one opening.
So we've got some deep stacks coming in. But one that's impressing us most is Raoul Martin in seat number 2. It's great to look in the chat box and see the name Intrix, isn't it? It's great, it sure is. Asif Waris is in the building as well. Good afternoon, Asif Waris. I'm not sure if you're trying to get yourself qualified for Manchester, but you can online every single day. There's feeders at 7:30.
Attention please, the mark for 510 Omaha, Rich Glading, Alexander McFarlane, Paul Austin, Rupert, Laif, and John. 510 PLO, table 15. And anyone else interested, there's 3 seats available. Thank you. Attention Nikolai Ponomarev, Siulo, 1-2 Omaha. Lad Azan, Robert Sarkeesian, 1-2 Omaha.
I've been told I've got to call him Mr. Intrix. Afternoon, Asif. Hope you get yourself on the online, start qualifying.
To play 1-2 Omaha. Seats are available on table 17. And seats available on table 17 for a 1-2 Omaha. Attention please, Benjamin Bar Chamber for a 1-1 over. Benjamin Bar Chamber, 1-1 over.
Yeah, get yourself in. Online feeders every single night on Grosvenor Poker. If you want to get yourself qualifying to the Manchester one, especially your home leg, the Manchester one, you've got to be playing that one, my old friend. There'll be a 10 seats guarantee on the Sunday. And get yourself playing. The satellites online, you're pretty damn hot as an online player. We've got a massive hand here. Ante is all in against Leon's. Not going to be folding the ladies. Can't see Leon Louis.
Attention please, final call, Benjamin Bar Chamber, a 1-1 over.
Wow, Simon's woke up with the ace king suited as well. Now then, Simon's got himself up to 55,000 from a starting stack of 17. There's a bit of carnage going on here. This is going to be pretty huge. And Simon's all in. So 2 all-ins, and now we've got a tank with the queens. Leon. Everybody else quickly gets out of the way. Another ace has been passed by Talal Zakirti. He's took it into his steak pie and chips. Patrick gets out of the way, even though they look lovely. Leon. Seat 7. Coles, we've got 3 all-ins. Ace, king, and queens. What hits? Oh, how does that come out? How does that come out? Wow, ace king against the queens, and we still get a cowboy on the flop. Wowzers, well, we split the pot. 9 jack of clubs would have scooped the lot, but can't call in any situation. And Simon has doubled. Well, he hasn't. He's split the pot, but he's got half of. He's got half of Leon's. So we're going to work that out because Simon's got the more. Wowzers. Ace king, and we still see a king for the queens. Very unlucky for Leon Louis. Very unlucky.
Edward Wright and Ashley Dawkins for a 1-1 holder.
So still sorting the pot out, getting the side bits sorted out. Big hand. Simon Dedman still in ace king against queens. King on the flop.
Attention Edward Wright and Ashley for a 1-1 holder. Edward, Ashley, 1-1 holder.
If Leon jams, does Simon call? That's a great shout, Sean. Do I call with ace king with 50 for 50 plus big? Well, the blinds are 8-16, so Simon's got 30 bigs. Well, 35 bigs he's got. Does he call with ace king of spades? It's a bigger decision, isn't it? Definitely a bigger decision. And does he want to put his tournament life in the mix, 3-handed with ace king? Like you say, probably not. The jam with the queens, I think a lot of people would have jammed there as well, just to isolate, because there was a lot of players behind him to act as well. Yeah, absolutely spot on. If you jam there, Simon probably doesn't call.
Carsten Hansen, 1-2 Omaha.
So Simon's picking up the hands now. He's got the hooks. And he calls. It's a good card as well for Simon again. He's only got one overcard. Can he put him on King Queen? Can he put him on Ace King? Probably not. So I think Simon might barrel here. Now he's got his stack size up to 86,000. They decide to check it. And that's not the best card in the deck for Simon. Simon checks. And Raoul, has he given it up? No, he's going to try to bluff his way to the 30k pot. If he sticks half pot size betting at 15k, Simon's got a massive decision. It's a big save, makes it 24. Now puts Simon to the test. Terrible river card for Simon Deadman. Got his stack size up to 85,000 plus what's in the middle. Big call for Simon.
Attack, large attack, one to hold it.
That was a put himself on the range. Does he think he's Mr. Flush draw? Can he put him on Ace Queen? Can't put him on, probably wouldn't put him on Queen Jack or King Jack. Simon Deadman in the tank. Alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention please? Entries for this evening's poker tournament and have been taking place on the second
He
floor.
gets out the way. It's a fantastic
side
bet,
event.
the river.
At 200
From Raoul.
with a single re-entry.
Fantastic bet. Probably one of the worst river card there was there for Simon. Didn't want to see an ace, didn't want to see a queen. Can't call with the hooks. Great bet. And Raoul gets his stack and he's still chip leader on the table. 227,000.
Attention please, the following players for a new 1-2 holder. Robert Sarkisian, Cesar Ferber, Steve Owen, Alexander QEC, John Poland, Oscar Ali, Danilo Hopo, Carsten Hansen, and Arsalan for a 1-2 holder, table 11.
That's all right. I'll have a look. So Talal, 9 bigs. 9 big blinds for Talal Security.
Attention, John Pollard and Steve Owen for 1-2 holding.
No, he's not using the box. Andy. He's not using the box seat for. Try and get Patrick Sulzarek to put his cards in the box for a minimum of 2 seconds. Latest eliminations I can read out from around the room. Danny Blair eliminated. We almost lost Carlos Gonzalez. He's out the door. Neil McCulloch out of the competition. We're down to 68. Danny Toffel shown the door. James Bott, who was wanting James Bott, he's gone. Just been eliminated. James Bott is out. Chas Chatter, previous winner, is also out. Mark Dubarche is also out. Mitch Johnson, who we spoke to at the break, he's out the door. And the last card I've been given. So, heading towards the break in real time. You know, we're on a 30-minute delay. It's all about the money. The glitz and the glamour of the London the poker room in London. That's what it's all about, you see. That's what it's all about. Nick van der Weer in the chat box. Good afternoon, sir. Hope you've had a good Saturday and you enjoy your Saturday evening, whatever you're doing. Interesting to see what would have happened if Leon had a jammed. What would Simon do with Ace King suited there? Would he have called off his tournament life with Ace King suited? About 35 big blinds. Would he have called? I'm not too sure he would have done, but it's all in the past now. He's still in good shape, 85,000 chips. The guys are still eating the dinner. As you know, this is the only place on the tour where the players get fed and watered at the tables. They don't have a buffet break. They have a buffet break, but they have a dinner break, but they don't have a buffet inside the poker room because the restaurant is always busy. Hiya, Shola. Busy time coming up. I was speaking to Simon yesterday about what events he's playing. London, straight to Birmingham, straight to Nottingham. It's a busy old time. And I hope to see you in a poker room real soon, Shola. Yeah, it's certainly not the same watching it as playing it, is it? And you've certainly got the game to run deep in these competitions. I'm sure we'll see you at a poker table real soon. Hiya, Rich. Reading decided to let me down. Reading let me down for a big scoop. I got a small treble up, but nearly paid for the day. But Reading let me down for the big one. Unfortunately, you did us the honours of getting us module at the 3 o'clock. So thanks for that. That was a good one. Down to 62 live as it happens right now in the poker room with less than 5 minutes to go until the dinner break. You know we're on a 30-minute break, 30-minute delay, so we'll be here till round about 6 p.m. and then there's a 45-minute dinner break for the guys to go and enjoy. Even though they're being fed at the tables, some people don't bother with it and then still want to eat, so they go out and enjoy their 45-minute break. So around about 6 p.m. the live stream will stop until about 6:45. Talal Sakirchi, who bought himself into the one drop a couple of years ago in Las Vegas. Wowzers, is playing on the feature. He's all in at this moment with King 10. Arvin gets out of the way. Unfortunately, we didn't see his hand, but Talal's jam was good. Under the gun +1. King 10. This is a good spot to represent a monster. Blinds, as you can see, top of the screen, 1,000, 2,000, running ante 2,000. Average stack in the room is 105,000. 50 bigs is average stack. $20 cash games were running yesterday in the Vic, around about 10 p.m. all the way from 1-3, all the way, in fact a 1-2 game was running, all the way up to 25.50. Put yourself within that range, and there's a game for you down in the poker room. Stefan Bouster leading out with ace high and a pretty dry flop for Andy, who instantly gets out of the way. Is Mr. Channing still in? Oh yes, he's reading the Racing Post. Neil Channing still in the mix, sat on the same table as David LaRonde and sat on the same table as Katie Swift. There currently 61 left in the mix. Don't forget we're on a 30-minute delay, but live there's 61 left. Average stack is 109,000. Blinds are 1-2. Running ante is 200. So live 61 still in the mix. Payne 31. Oh, Bob the Kilted Shark could be on the high seas at this moment in time. The only GukPT you're off ships is for the Goliath and Blackpool. Luton, Goliath and Blackpool. We'll see you at all three then. I bet it is rough. I bet it is, Bob, let me tell you. All in and a call. Talal's got he's got him in the middle with King 3 off. Raoul with the stack has called with Queen Deuce. You don't mind a call with Queen Deuce? There we go. The King for Talal. We raise it up. Talal decides big blind and small blind. Small blind, pretty standard. Raoul and Talal. King 3, Queen Deuce. Could have been a split, but it wasn't. Live, we're on a break. Back with you in 5. We're going to try and capture some interviews before they go on the break. See you in 5 minutes, guys.
9,000 total. All in.
Attention please, Michael Conway, Mohammed Suzanne, from 110 limit, Michael Conway, Mohammed Suzanne, from 11 at no limit, thank you. Hold on. Maybe you can't have the other things. Okay. Can't raise less than 4.
Well, back with you. We've had a chat with a couple of the guys before they left the building. Everybody seems to depart and you can't find them. So we had a chat with a couple of guys just before they went on their 45-minute break. We, as you know, and I keep repeating myself because it's the first time the GukPT has done it, we're on a 30-minute delay with the live stream and the whole card. You can see all the graphics on the cards. Mickey's doing a fantastic job on the graphics on the tablet, giving us all the information, all the bets and everything. It's absolutely spot on. So it's not an easy job because you've just got to look at the table for the 11 hours that we're working, and you can't seem to miss anything because as soon as somebody misses anything, everybody goes mad. So it's a tough job, and he's doing it really well at this moment in time. All the graphics that we see are down to him, but it's a great addition to the GukPT. The RFID table is now in place. 30-minute delay, so we finish about 6, and then we'll be back about 6:45 for the resumption. We've played 4 levels today. Live, they're on a break right now, but as you know, you might be getting texts off your girlfriends or your boyfriends or your partners or somebody else's partner or whoever. But they're on the break. Bring it all on Facebook and Twitter. But we're still live. We're still bringing you the action live as it happens to us. So we're half an hour behind, just like everybody else. And as we can see, Patrick has got the lot here against Arvin in seat number 1. Flop the flush draw, turn trips. Nice. He's bet 13.7. Can't see Arvin actually calling in this situation. There's no redraws whatsoever. Can't be thinking he's in front with the ace-10. Alright, Patrick's got a little bit lucky on the button. And there's me saying he can't call. He does. If it comes an ace, I'm going to say if it comes an ace, he gets himself into a lot of trouble. Well, the only way Arvin can win the pot is by betting out. He decides to check. Patrick will stick in a hefty bet here around about 25k. Oh, I'm all in for 55k. The lot's over the line. Snap fold. Unless Arvin puts him on a busted flush draw, which he actually has got. But he's also got trips as a backup. It's a big move. It looks like a busted flush draw, doesn't it?
Mr. Henrik, no list, thank you.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I don't think he can tank call, can he? For 56? Don't think he can. The only thing he can think on is he's got a busted flush draw. He might even think he's got ace-10 of clubs, ace-jack of clubs, something like that. So it's the old busted flush draw. Can he call? Can he call? Yeah, did it? Nope. He moves. Wow. He moves. Wow. Well, I am amazed at what I've just seen. Arvin has just tank called with ace-high. Is losing to everything apart from an ace-9 busted flush draw. King-jack, ace-9. He's obviously on the busted flush draw. And Arvin has just done the lot. Patrick, wowzers. Patrick, happy birthday to you, sir. Just lost one. Arvin Ravindran has just been eliminated. Spewing off about 70k with ace-10. Lost one.
Attention please, Ali Nadu, 1-1. Ali Nadu, 1-1.
Haven't you got enough money, Harry? Haven't you got enough? I'm raising it.
Yeah. Nice explanation, Arvin. Cheers, buddy. In the chat box. You have a lot of history with Patrick, and you know how aggressive he is. Put him on a flush draw. Yep, that's what we thought. You put him on. Obviously, less than the ace 10 that you had in your hand, but one of those, isn't it? If you put him on a busted flush draw, Jack Queen of clubs, ace Jack. Well, ace Jack, you're losing. King Jack, something like that. Ace 9. It was one of those. But if you have got history and you think you've got him, it's one of those where you got instincts. You must be thinking, yeah, he's on a busted flush draw and I've got him here. Well done for getting down to the final 60 though, out of 323. Unfortunately, 30 places off the money, but it's still a good effort.
Carlos, what do you want? Attention, Max. Max.
Great explanation, Arvin. Great explanation. I've caught him with his trousers and enough time to know what colour boxes he's got. Love it, sir. Love it. And I'm sure we'll see you at a poker table very soon. Manchester, hopefully, for the next GukPT £1,000 event. If not, we'll see you back down in London in November for the grand final. Andy with a 6-7, jamming again. Patrick yet again. Lost another one. Andy Estafi out with his 28k. Jams it in. 6-7. And Patrick wasn't passing. Top pair. Getting a lot of chips now, is Patrick. Going to be dangerous with the blinds at 1,000, 2,000. So Raoul, this chip leader, still being pretty quiet this orbit. Yep.
And then I'll come back down again with you.
So the card's coming out. Finish round about 6 o'clock. So in about 11 minutes' time, we'll be going on a 45-minute dinner break. Back at round about 6:45.
West Port.
Yeah, Patrick's got a tendency not to put his cards in the box, unfortunately. One of those things. Hopefully we'll have a word. Excuse me.
Consent please, Mitchell Johnson from 129 Mitchell Johnson from 129 thank you.
Hello, David. Yes, what would you like? It's pretty cool, isn't it? You like it? Yeah, we're all sat in the back, guys. No. No, but it looks good. Excellent. Hey, George.
Hi, man.
How are you?
I'm good.
Registration is still open for
Are you
the
commentating on
GukPT side event.
Yes.
Today's tournament is
Indeed, indeed.
one re-entry. Tournament starts at 6 o'clock.
On,
10,000 starting time.
so you're on the late shift?
Mid-shift. Yeah,
Mid-shift.
10.
All right.
Entries and re-entries. Anybody wishing to register, please make their way to the cash desk on the second floor. Thank you.
Interesting day for football.
Yes.
Well, for me anyway, I'm a Liverpool fan.
Liverpool. Oh, you're a Liverpool fan, are you? Liverpool managed to have 5 lucky breaks. Is that right?
Yeah, completely lucky.
4 of them in the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Angelos, two Klinekis for 1-200, thank you.
Last Adam, last Sarita,
So we should get a full chip count at the break. We've done a couple of interviews as well. They'll be online as well as soon as the guys leave for their dinner break. We're around about 8 or 9 minutes time. We will leave. They will leave on the 45-minute break, and then we'll come back around about 6:45. Chip counts on the way.
Raise 2. Good. Raise 6. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40.
Attention please. Hamid Al-Bawani. Hamid Al-Bawani. One home.
Well, that's 9.
Stefan Bouster flopping the best of it.
Please, Rick Gladden for 1-3, no limit. Rick Gladden for 1-3, no limit. Thank you.
And Ante needing to hit. Well, can't hit anything now. I hope the 10 doesn't come on the river. Well, if he on the river, if he manages to call. Stefan deciding to carry on the betting. And straight out the way goes Stefan. Straight out the way goes Ante in seat number 6. Ante Sultanto. Yeah, I would have preferred a check in that situation. Hoping to hang himself. Especially if a 10 comes on the river. You've got to be thinking you're going to get paid there. So around about 5 minutes to go until the end of this level. It's been a mad first 4 levels. We were started at 125. We're down to 61 at the dinner break.
12. 12. 12. 12. Well, 41. Fold. 2 players. Check. Bet 36. Call.
So Raoul trying to get a little bit tricky with the old 9-3. Raising up in the cut-off. Patrick defends his small blind.
Bet 85.
Can't see Raoul putting in any kind of defend there. No. Patrick takes it off him.
Your attention please.
keep your seats. Tournament tables are atop the stage. Table numbers are 24, 25, 26, 29, and 30. The draw has been done. The seats are shown on the screen. Tournament starts in approximately 3 minutes. Thank you.
Fold. Raise. 4. Fold.
Well, going to get a little bit noisy around at the side of me because the side event is just about to start.
Fold.
4 tables for the side event at this moment in time.
Fold.
Plus any more they want to use elsewhere.
2 players.
Your attention please, this is the final call for all the tournament players.
Check.
Pretty decent flop for both guys. Raoul checks, Simon checks. Now then, brings the spade draw. Could see fireworks. Pretty dry, really. Got to think Simon's going to be throwing in about 6k.
Raise. 65.
Yeah, 6.5. Raoul can't see him folding the nut flush draw with second pair, so he decides to call. Who gets the best of it? Oh, it's very unlucky for Simon. Very, very unlucky for Simon. It's the worst card in the deck. An offsuit queen, the busted flush draw. Simon.
The blinds are set to 25.50. You're going to have 4 levels of half an hour, then 25 minutes round. All the players should have 10,000 chips in front of you.
Simon raised under the gun. +1.
Entry, re-entry.
Raoul in the hijack.
Raise. 77.
Seeing a flop. They check the flop.
John Harnett, 1-3 hold'em.
Bet on the turn, and now the worst river card Simon could have got. Raoul might just call. Looks like he decided to. Has he raised? Yeah, he has raised to about 18 by the looks.
20,000. Call.
Yeah, raised to 20. Simon calls and sees he's just being rivered. Flopped. Flop 2 pair. Unfortunately, Raoul has rivered. A better 2 pair for Simon. Unlucky for Simon. It's alright for Raoul. Gets his stack. Back up to near the 170,000 mark. And I do believe that is the end of the session. It is. Everybody is now on their 45-minute dinner break. We'll be back at 6:45. Here's what the guys said at the dinner break. Catch you when the guys come back. It's in. we entered a tip, we entered a horse racing tin, or football tips, but he's still in the poker comp.
You're lucky then, in that case. I've got 60 odd thousand.
Good.
And yeah, it was all going. I wasn't really winning any pots, and then I lost a really big one. I raised under the gun with King 10 of spades. It came 10 high. I check called. I don't know, the guy just looked like he wanted a bet, so I check called. And then it came a 10 on the turn, so I check called quite a big bet from him. Mm-hmm. Then it came a 9 on the river, and obviously I'm just going to check call again, so I did. And he had pocket 9s. That was pretty painful. And that was half my stat. So I don't know, I guess I've got half the average now, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good turnout, 323,000 in the prize pool.
Actually, didn't you think it would be more? I was surprised. They had 390 something last year.
Yeah, 390.
And that was pre-refurb. I thought they'd get more, actually. I'm kind of surprised.
Louise, there's no need to stand now. Just come through.
I don't know. I mean, like the grand final got what? 500 maybe?
Yeah, nearly 600,000. Yeah.
I'm a little surprised actually, but you know, it's not bad, is it? I'll still be very happy to win it.
Absolutely. 86 lumps.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought there'd be. How many people did they get yesterday?
175-ish.
Well, including re-entry.
Yes.
Somebody said to me, "Oh, they'll get 300 on the Friday," and I don't know. I didn't really.
Still 86 lumps up top. Still be nice to take up.
Yeah, it'd be hard though.
Before.
I'm on quite a tough table.
Yes.
I haven't done it in this one. It's not easy
this game.
Did I win this one? No, I came second in this one.
Yes.
I know how to come second. I'll be all right.
Enjoy the break.
All right.
See you after it.
I'll be very happy to come second.
Absolutely. Mr. Jeff Kimber's just stood in the wings. Quick word with Jeff. This is the guy that he held up the game. It was his fault completely. Have a word with the guy that just decided that nobody was playing poker until his chip stacks were right. He got the chip stacks. He was just walking past us. We had a bit of a late start. It was quite unfortunate, wasn't it? With the chip stacks dwindling and mixing together.
That before. Yeah, I was just asking about it, but they definitely got it right because I remembered. I mean, I definitely knew I had quite a lot of grey chips, and then when they came back, the one stack of grey came back to me, and then I kind of remembered afterwards that I'd had one chip balanced in between there and threw that in for my last ante, and it left it perfect. But yeah, they sorted it out. It was 5-minute delay, nothing too bad. Just a bit of a shock when you get back and all your chips are just in the sort of all in with a big stack beside me, all on top of each other.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was fine.
Since then, how have we done?
Struggled a bit. Praz is kind of bossing the table a bit, which is a bit annoying. He got a big double up, bit of a donation, so it made him really dangerous. But I've just doubled up in the last hand. Weirdly enough, the guy who had aces against my kings yesterday just had kings against my aces. And we're sat on the same table, and he sat in the same seat. And he managed to flop a king, and I turned an ace. So got him back for that. So back up to close to average, I think.
Yeah. Did you not come to us at the first break saying you just doubled up on the last hand before the break as well? Can you just play that one hand on every level?
It was two hands because that's where all the chips fell together. That's kind of how we knew how many the chips were when we got back. Because I'd just about doubled up, but the other guy had just less than me, so they counted the stacks down and then said, "Oh yeah, you covered," and pushed them all to me. So we didn't quite know how many, but I know 2 hours of folding, then makes me happy at the breaks. Though it's good. 2 hours of misery and then a smile at the break.
61 left, getting a bit close to the money. It's getting a bit tough as well.
It is. Yeah, there's really good. Everywhere you look, there's 3 or 4 good players, 5 or 6 good players on every table. The kind of differential between there's the odd good player about. You turn around, there's Brammer with a big stack on one, and Ben Vinson with a big stack on another. Praz on mine, as I say. There's a load of good players about. So I think it'll be a good final. Let's hope I'm on it rather than commentating with you.
Fingers crossed for the next couple of levels. Keep going, bud.
Yeah, thanks.
Nice one. As we know now, the guys are on their 45-minute dinner break. They still get a break even though they've been watered and fed at the tables. All the tables are now empty. There'll be a chip count as well. But from this moment in time, let's go and enjoy the dinner break.